Before this video begins, I just want to clarify the controversy with this game. I am very much well aware of the situation that has happened with the developer of this game, and I do want to clarify that I am in no way, shape, or form trying to associate myself with him or support him or just anything that might be of being on his side, I guess, if that makes sense. This video is just me trying to poke fun at a game that I really, really liked as a kid. So with that said, let's continue with the video. As a kid growing up on YouTube, there was only 3 games that I was borderline obsessed with. That was Yandere Simulator, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Bendy and the Ink Machine. So when I saw lots of redesigns on Yandere Simulator rivals and characters in general, I saw this as the perfect opportunity to throw my 2 bits in and try to redesign the rivals, because I was obsessed with this game as a kid and I knew all the rivals and I knew every lore that there was up to date in like 2016. But then the game kind of died and Osana came out. She was overhyped and the game just died because there's a pervert developing the game. So that's fine. But yeah, I absolutely loved Yandere Simulator, and I'm taking this as an excuse to draw characters that I was emotionally attached to at the age of like 9. So yeah, let's commence with the video. I just want to clarify before we do begin that I am not an expert at drawing, okay? The anatomy is going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. I admit, it's terrible. I am not good at drawing women. I'm actually pretty bad at drawing girls. This is a very good practice for me, which is another reason why I wanted to do this video, because I really want to document my art journey. I don't think I'm a beginner, maybe nearing intermediate, but I'm not an expert whatsoever. There's going to be a lot of flaws. I'm not nearly as good as other YouTubers that you will see out there. I'm merely here to document my process and progress of my art. So yeah, let's commence with the video. The first character that I decided to redesign was Okaruto. She is, I believe, the 4th rival in Yandere Simulator, which was my favorite game as a kid growing up on YouTube. And the reason why I wanted to start with Oka is because her design isn't the best, but it's not the worst, unlike some people. Not trying to point names, but the reason why I did Oka is because she probably might be my favorite rival of the rest of them. I don't know. She's kind of a cutie pie. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just doing something very basic. I'm trying to put her in kind of like a tranquil, not really tranquil, but like a shy pose where she looks more reserved. I tried giving her unkept hair, which you will clearly see me struggle with. But you'll kind of see her hair curl upwards at the end, and that's because at a length like that, it's very hard to maintain hair to be 100% straight or have a certain form, at least with that length hair from my past experiences. So for Oka, I tried making her look more unkept by having the piece of hair stick up and curl up a bit. So that's why she has that little curling situation going on there. As you can see, I made the skirts a decent bit longer. Maybe they're not as long as I wanted them to be, but I did try to cover up her extremely short skirt. My God, I feel like a gust of wind and she's exposed to everybody. Why does she have the tightest skirt out of all of them? But that's besides the point. As you can see, I'm already on line art. Very fast, very simple. The hands were my biggest problem. I mean, I hated doing the hands. I'm so bad at drawing hands, but it was a very good practice for me. So I did a book below it, and I wanted to keep the bow in the frame. I really wanted to show off the bow, so I put the bow on top of the book, which realistically is impossible, but hey, it's my drawing. I'm a beginner and I have an excuse to be bad. Anyways, with Oka beside her original design being beside her now, you can see that I'm kind of trying to base her off it without making her look as constipated, I guess would be the word. So my version of Oka, she's more reserved. She has her book to her chest. She doesn't really she has a difficult time making friends. Her only friends are the people that joined her club. That's the only people she can really be open to. As you can see, I also added her bag because I feel like she's just the type of person to carry her bag everywhere. Like, it doesn't really matter where. Most students drop it off, but she just kind of keeps it at her side. Not sure why, she just does. So that's why I drew her with the bag. And as you can see, I actually kept the spider stockings. I see most redesigns get rid of it because they hate the spider idea. I don't think it's terrible. I just think the way they executed it was bad. So I kind of turned them into like leg warmers with a subtle spider design because it's not bad. So that's the whole situation going on down there. For Oka, you can just see her, see me struggling with her name. But yeah, I really like the way she turned out, and I hope that you guys did too. Next on my list was Kizuna Shinobu. I think she might be my actual favorite rival based on personality. Her design, questionable. That is the correct word, questionable. She's got 2 croissants glued to the side of her head, and she looks very sexualized. And I don't want to diss the artist, but all of these girls' poses look very sexualized in my opinion. So for Kizuna, she's a part of the drama club. She is a very popular student. I wanted her to look popular, kind of like rich kid that doesn't know that she's rich. So the first thing I did was change her hair. Obviously, I hated the twin drills, but I wanted to give her some sort of twist to them. So I gave her kind of more of it's very anime, like it's less realistic. It's very anime, like it's just down hair with a little bit of a curl at the end. It's not realistic whatsoever, but I think it was really pretty. So for Kizuna, I gave her a very basic pose because, like I said, I'm really bad at anatomy, especially female anatomy. I'm so bad at drawing women. I love drawing my men, but I wanted to give myself a challenge and draw girls. So all these characters are going to have very basic poses. I just want to clarify that. But I am trying my best here. I'm doing what I can do. Compared to Oka, Kizuna is shorter and she's also thicker. I really feel like it's accurate of Kizuna to be curvier than the other rivals. Not the curviest. I have few other rivals that I want them to be more curvier or bustier or whatever. I have a character that's going to be plus size, or at least in my opinion the way I can draw plus sized. So I just think it fits Kizuna to be curvy. I don't know why. I wanted her to be shorter and I wanted to be curvier. So that's why she is a little more beefy than Oka. Oka's more slender and taller because I wanted Oka to look scary in the dark. Like if you see her in the library at night, she's kind of just bam there. So yeah, you can see me try to make Kizuna shorter and stubbier a bit, and I fell in love with the design I made for her. I loved the roses idea because it just makes sense for musical theater and just theater in general. I just don't like the way it was executed, so I toned it down fairly. I liked the roses in her hair, just not the way they executed it, so I gave her kind of like a clip-on or a beret thingy on the top of her head that I think looks a lot better. I gave her earrings to match, and her socks are the same color. So that is my Kizuna. That's all I have to say about her, and I really hope you like her because I fell in love with her. And that is the end. If I sound any differently, it's because it's a new day. I was up very late working on this video, and then I ended up getting distracted by Roblox, and I went to sleep around 1:30 in the morning. So I was a little too tired to finish out the video. So pardon if it's a sudden voice change. It's a new day. It's early in the morning. It's actually 8 in the morning. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. It means a lot to me as someone who does not know what they're doing. I woke up one morning and said, hey, let's film you designing yandere simulator characters because other people are doing it, and it's a great way to show people how bad you are at art and how you will get better with more practice. So thank you for sticking around. I know there might be a lot of issues with quality. I see that there's a lot of issues, and I'm trying to fix it. In a future video, I'll try to see if I can get it better. We'll see though. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, this is my first video, and I am very in the dark about what I'm doing. I'm kind of showing myself the ropes as I go. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster, but I hope that some of you guys may stick around till the end. So thank you so much again. My name is Dizzy Poo, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.